See if you'll let me know.
Recording in.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us this morning for our Healthy Homestead webinar focused on heirs property preservation and investing in real estate. We are very excited to have you this morning. We have with us, I will ask for, we have our community partners that have joined us this morning for this webinar, and we are so excited again to have the community partners, and I'll share more information with them. But we are even more excited to have you all as participants join us for this special edition of the Healthy Homestead webinar. And it's being sponsored by the Aiken County chapter of the Links Incorporated, the Aiken branch of the NAACP, WAAW Shout 94 Point Radio, the Umoja Village, and also the Center for Heirs Property Preservation and Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group. And so I'd like to introduce the president of our Aiken chapter of Links, and that's Rosemary English. Also the president of the Aiken County branch of the NAACP, Mr. Eugene White, and the co-founder and CEO of Umoja Village. She's also the general manager and program director and sales manager for WAAW Shout 94.7, Ms. Donna Wesby. So Rosemary, if you will.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I am very excited and happy to see you here today. We are looking forward to a wonderful presentation, our Healthy Homestead webinar. Thank you so much for joining us again. And with this partnership, we have been able to do so many great things. Again, welcome and thank you.
Good morning, millionaires. I'm Eugene White, the president of your Aiken County branch of the NAACP. We're so happy to have you join us this evening, or this morning, rather. I've been reading a series of books lately that have been giving me some very interesting insights. And so one thing that I've discovered in this course of reading during the new year was that scientists, sociologists, and historians all say that if that promise of 40 acres and a mule had been fulfilled, then we would be in a completely different space as we are living in this era of social justice and the struggle for civil rights. And so as this morning, as we learn how to manage the land that we've inherited over the years, and also as we learn how to manage the land that we will get, we hope that you enjoy the webinar today. And so Aiken Links, we really appreciate the hard work that you're putting forward and putting these together, and know that as long as you continue to do these, and I'm president of the Aiken County branch of the NAACP, we will continue to support. Have a great webinar, everyone.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good morning, everyone. My name is Donna Wesby. And again, I am blessed and honored to do whatever we can on behalf of WAAW and Umoja Village to support these webinars. The Aiken Links Incorporated, thank you all for your vision. Thank you for putting love into action. I certainly pray that those who are on this webinar will not just receive the information, but will actually apply it as well as share it with others. WAAW is your community radio station. And just like any other business, we have to have financial support to survive. And I'm very thankful that the Aiken Links gets it. From a unification standpoint with Umoja Village, as you can see, we're not interested in recreating the wheel. We are interested in encouraging collaborations and partnerships. And just like with this webinar, instead of having 5 or 10 people, this organization chose to partner with others, and now there were over 70 people registered. That's what Umoja looks like, because Umoja means unity. So God bless you all. Enjoy this opportunity to learn and grow. And thank you all again for allowing WAAW and Umoja Village to take a small part. God bless.
All right. Well, thank you, Rosemary. Thank you, Eugene and Donna. We are honored again to have the partnerships with the community organizations. and especially honored that we have online with us today representatives from the Center of Heirs Property Preservation. I believe this is their maybe third webinar that we have co-sponsored with the Center for Heirs Property, and we've received wonderful feedback from the webinars, the previous webinars, and we really appreciate the fact that they are able to do this based on funding from various foundations, and they will tell you more about that in their presentation and where they're located, which I'll say now is in Charleston. And we also have Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group representative, a actual mortgage consultant that Donna will introduce in a few minutes. And as I mentioned, our other three co-partners are the Aiken County branch of the NAACP, Shout 94.7 Radio, and Umoja Village. Online today, at least registered, we had 80 registered participants from California, Florida, Georgia, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, as well as Texas. And so again, we thought we would share that with you all and let you know that we have multiple counties in South Carolina and Georgia that are represented, but also those other various states, counties in other states that you see on your screen right now. I'm going to ask Ms. Alexa Stevens if you will share information about the Center for Heirs Property and introduce our speaker, Mr. Josh Walden, who will facilitate the session on heirs property preservation.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity to speak about the Center for Heirs Property and about heirs property in general. I am the Director of Outreach with the Center, and the Center is really happy to celebrate its 18th year, helping families protect and keep their family land, build generational wealth, and grow working landscapes. You mentioned our location, so we do have locations in North Charleston, Florence, as well as Orangeburg. And I'm very excited to introduce Attorney Josh Walden. He is a member of the South Carolina and Charleston Bar Association and has practiced primarily in the fields of real property and estate planning probate law. He served as guardian ad litem in the family court for the South Carolina Department of Social Services and Juvenile Justice. He is a South Carolina board certified civil court mediator. Mr. Walden joined the center in September of 2009 as supervising attorney, and he currently practices law and serves as our chief operating officer at the Center for Heirs Property.
All right, well, thank you very much. And Mr. Walden, we're looking forward to your session. They will be in breakout room 1 and now in breakout room 2. Ms. Wesby, if you'll introduce Terrence Guest.
Definitely. As you can see, Mr. Terrence Guest is a senior mortgage banker with Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group. He is extremely passionate about what he does, as you will see for those who signed up for his session. I want to also announce that this year, Terrence was awarded or recognized as the Mortgage Banker of the Year in the Western Carolinas region. So that lets you know that he knows his stuff, and he will make sure that he is able to share with us whatever we can do in terms of investing in real estate. He is licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, Tennessee, Florida, and
Pennsylvania.
Okay, yes. We are excited about that. Terrence hosted for a little while a show on WAAW entitled Money Matters, and he has since moved on, and we pray he doesn't forget the little people here in South Carolina. But ladies and gentlemen, we introduce to you Mr. Terrence Guest.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you, Ms. Donna. It's so a pleasure to see everybody and a pleasure to see you. So thank you. And I look forward to it.
God bless you.
All right, well, thank you all. You know who the presenters are in each one of the sessions. And at this point, what we want to do is send you to your breakout rooms. And so for the heirs property preservation, you're in breakout room 1, and in investing in real estate, you're in breakout room 2. So when you receive the notice to join the room, please press the join button in order to move to that particular breakout room. But before you do, I want you to remember that the information in today's session is general information purposes only, and it should not be considered as an individualized recommendation or a personalized recommendation for investments or any legal advice. It's for information purposes only. We hope that you have some notepads so you can take notes. If you have questions, if you will place them in the chat box or in the question Q&A box. And again, if enough time is not and if you don't have enough time in all of the sessions for all of your questions, or in each of the sessions for all of your questions, we ask that you follow up with the presenter. They will be sharing information with you. And please note that today's session will be recorded. But before we send you to the breakout session rooms, I'm going to stop sharing my PowerPoint, and I hope that we'll be able to take a photo of at least, we'll move it from one room to the other. And so our one slide to the other. So if you don't mind turning your cameras on for just a minute so that we can get a group photo. If you don't mind being in a group photo, we'd like to get a screenshot of those that are online with us right now. All right, and let me go to the second slide. I see there's still some others that did not turn their cameras on, but maybe we'll just go ahead and take a screenshot. Valencia and Pat, I hope that you and Mary, that you all are taking screenshots as well.
Oh, you took a screenshot of number 1? I thought you were going to count us down so we could smile.
All right, I can go back. All right, can we get a big smile from everyone on slide 1? And I'll do a second screenshot. There we go. All right, let me go to slide 2 because there are actually 3 slides. You'll turn your cameras back on if you don't mind. And we'll do this one. I'll give you a minute. And I didn't do the countdown, but 3, 2, 1. There we go. And on this one, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, again, thank you all for giving us that opportunity to do that. And we are now going to send you to the breakout rooms.